Hi everyone, my name is Katie Barton. Today I would like to talk with you a bit about solfège and how to use it as you are learning new music. If we think to The Sound of Music with Julie Andrews, when she sings, "Do, a deer, a female deer," she is using solfège in that song, in teaching that song using those syllables. So solfège syllables, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, are just syllables that are assigned to the degrees of a scale. So if we think just singing a scale up, and if we sing it on numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all solfège is assigning a different syllable for each of those numbers. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. If you're a person who learns by doing, there's actually hand symbols that also correspond. So we would have do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Solfège can be a really useful tool when you learn a piece of music. Once you figure out what key the piece of music is in, then you just simply assign those different syllables to the different notes. That way, you don't have to worry about the note names, the letter names of those. The distance from one syllable to another syllable is always the same, regardless of the key. So if we think do to sol, it would sound like this, do, sol. If we're in a different key, do, sol, it's always the same. It's also great for interval practice. So to apply these syllables to actually learning the piece of music, the first thing that we'll do is establish the key. Let's take, for instance, the key of C major. So C is going to be do, D would be re, E would be mi, and so on and so forth, all the way up the scale. And just like the letter names, once you get through the octave, those syllables just repeat. As you're beginning to learn solfège, I find it very helpful to actually take a pencil and write those syllables in. Once your syllables are written in, then try singing the melody with those syllables. Let's take, for instance, a song that we all know, the tune Amazing Grace. So we would know, Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound. But if we start and use our solfège, so, do, mi, re, do, la, sol. You might be asking, what happens if we have an accidental? Because the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do are only on the scale degrees. But the system of solfège has accommodations for sharps and flats. I'm going to sing a chromatic scale up and down. And on the way up, I will use the syllables that we associate with sharps. And on the way down, I will use the syllables that we associate with flats. Do, di, re, mi, fa, fi, sol, si, la, li, ti, do. Do, ti, te, la, le, sol, se, fa, mi, me, re, ra, do. I hope this helps you understand the language of solfège and how to use it as you're learning new music.